And a good morning from downtown Marysville. That's historic downtown Marysville. And you are watching a live stream from down by 1st and D Streets. As you can see, it's pretty quiet 1st and D Street right now, and that's because the Peach Festival is, well, getting underway. And we're going to talk to Justine Gill and
James Morales
about what's happening down here. This particular report and the Peach Festival itself, presenting sponsor Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Sacramento at Fire Mountain. Get that all straightened around. And we are going to take a look here. I'm Ted Langdell, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. That's me. And we are going to be talking with a couple of cool people who have been organizing some activities down here at the Silver Dollar Saloon. And we will just kind of let you see who they are and what's going on here. You wouldn't believe what we do sometimes. That is Justine Gill, and there is Senor Morales. And we are going to flip the camera around so we can actually do a decent interview with them. So what's going on? We got a whole lot of activity behind you and people who look like they're in racing attire and that sort of thing. What's happening?
Yeah, so we are excited to be bringing back the Peach Festival 5K. This is the first time we've been able to bring it back since COVID. So what it is a run walk that we host every Saturday of the Peach Festival. And for this race, we are donating all proceeds to Agents of Change.
So that's Justine, and this is James Morales. So James, what is Agents of Change, and why are you here?
Yeah, so Agents of Change is a local nonprofit in the area, and started in 2013. Basically, just a group of probation officers and their families really wanted to give back to the Yuba-Sutter area, just their community. And primarily, what we do is we raise funds and do things for kids and families in the area. So we have high school scholarships we do every year. We just did the Bash Against Cancer softball tournament 3 weeks ago, raising money for Carter Wilson Fernandez, who has brain cancer. And so if there's a need in the community that involves kids and families, we want to help out.
So how do you go about doing that, and how do people help you?
Yeah, so this event is a huge benefit for us, huge help for us, because like I said, we give those yearly scholarships to high school seniors, but we also to take any kind of request. So people request, say this family had a hard time paying their PG&E bill or a hard time paying rent, and we get that information and we kind of vet the process out a little bit, and we pay that stuff, whatever's needed for kids and families in the area.
So it's another backstop in the Yuba-Sutter network of care, I guess would be one way of putting it.
Yeah, we're a small group, but there are no small good deeds, right?
So the training zone's been doing this for a while now. How did the training zone get involved, and what keeps you doing this?
Yeah, so we actually didn't start these races. We host 3 races every year. So we host this Peach Festival 5K, we host the Buckeye 5K, and then the Running of the Elves. So every race that we host coincides with an event on D Street. And way back when, the city of Marysville used to host these. However, they were no longer able to do so, so they offered Training Zone these races. And what we have done is we partner with a different nonprofit within the area, and we donate all the proceeds of the run. So we're just trying to keep healthy and outdoor activities in the area, and the races are a fun way to be able to give back to the community and give people something fun to do on a Saturday morning.
So it's comfortable out here. 8 o'clock seems to be a reasonable time to get the race started. I think it's probably about 70 degrees based on my checking of temperatures before I left home here in Marysville. And the race actually doesn't run on city streets. Tell us a little bit about where the race goes.
Yeah, so the race actually starts behind the Silver Dollar up on the levee. From there, we run on the levee, we run down through the bike path in the Riverfront Park, and then we pop up on the levee again, and then we run back. So it's a there and back race. And yeah, so we do not go through the Peach Festival for this race.
So how many racers do you expect based on previous races and what seems to be going on these days?
Yeah, so we're expecting about 150 runners today.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is that a pretty good turnout for a race like this?
Yeah, of course. And all proceeds are donated, so we're excited for any and all support that we can get from the community.
So it's a 5K run walk,
yes.
meaning you can either walk or you can run.
Absolutely.
Now, if you're running and you're an average participant, how long would it take to complete the course and end up back here?
Normally about 32-ish minutes. That's averaging a 10-minute mile. Everyone tends to be wrapped up under the hour, so we're completely done and whatnot by 9:30. So it's an hour and a half, and you get to get out, get a bit of fresh air, and support a great cause.
And there's water being provided. It's not going to be too hot, so you should be able to get out there and run and not overheat yourself. That's
Absolutely.
something you have to watch out for today.
Yeah.
So how do people participate if they're just seeing this?
Yeah, so they can come on down in front of the Silver Dollar. We have day of registration that it will still be open until about 7:50, 7:55, and then they can hop in and join.
Okay, cool. And James, if people want to get in touch with Agents of Change, what's the easiest way for them to do that? Is there a website, a Facebook page, phone number to call? Not that people remember a phone number this hour of the morning.
Yeah, our Facebook page is the best way to get in contact with us. So Yuba-Sutter Agents of Change on Facebook.
Okay, so facebook.com. Yuba, is there a hyphen?
There is no hyphen.
Okay, Yuba-Sutter Agents of Change.
Yes.
That's facebook.com, Yuba-Sutter Agents of Change. That's cool. And of course, you can come down and just kind of sit on the nice lawn here before the sun comes up. We see some of the racers over here are getting ready. They're using the what are they using? They're using the memorial there, the indication about how to get ready. So lots of cool stuff going on here, and we appreciate being able to talk with both of you. And we hope that some folks will come out and participate and help. Looks like you got folks from everything else. Now, the race starts at 8 o'clock, but behind you, we see the Kiwanis trailer, meaning there's food.
Yeah, so Marysville FFA is hosting a peach pancake breakfast.
Yeah.
So that is going on now, and if you do the race as well, then you get a discount on the breakfast.
All right, so your registration for this includes the breakfast after the race?
It includes a discount. So they're separate, and they're raising money for...
they're going to
their conference.
Their D.C. conference, the national conference. Yeah, we've
I was
been
like,
doing
it's a
some stuff with
conference.
FFA in regard to the fair, so all kinds of stuff going on. So things are popping a little bit down here by the Silver Dollar Saloon. Whoops, hello there. Let's not have that camera fall off the dragon here. But as you can see, there are racers that are getting ready, and D Street downtown is beginning to pick up a little bit. But what's happening with the booths up D Street doesn't begin until 10 o'clock. And in our next report, we'll have a little bit more information about what is going on later today from the Yuba-Sutter Peach Festival in historic downtown Marysville. This particular festival is sponsored by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Sacramento at Fire Mountain, and a wide variety. They're the presenting sponsor. They're the big cheese in this. But there's a whole bunch of other sponsors that help bring us this City of Marysville live stream and City of Marysville event, which is one of the biggest events in the area. It's supposed to draw maybe 30,000 people. We've been happy to talk with Justine and James here. I'm Ted Langdell, and you are watching Yuba-Sutter.live.